Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Raw coming at you raw. Got a quick video for you dudes of Agents of Mayhem gameplay for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Before we go any further, please drop a like on the video as well as subscribe here for more gaming news from console to PC and maybe even tablets and phones. As well as subscribe to my boy Fresh, who is here with me, looking at this game with me, and we're gonna just basically tell you guys our first impressions of it. Fresh, say hey to the people.
Hey people, what's up? It's PrinceThaGamer. We are back with this video talking about Agents of Mayhem. Please drop a like on the video, subscribe to my channel for more gaming news and content, as well as my boy Raw right here.
Yeah, we're here.
Let's talk Agents of Mayhem.
Let's do it. Hey man, never stop saying straight to the topic. I love that. You are Mr. Straight to the topic. You are Mr. on the fence. Don't never stop saying that. But anyway, we're gonna move forward, and let's say this about Agents of Mayhem, right? We're coming from Volition's last game, which was Saints Row 4, and let me say this about that game. That game was awesome. That game is awesome, actually. Fresh out the gate, your first impressions of Agents of Mayhem. Like, does it look like Saints Row 4? Does it play like Saints Row 4? Does it feel totally different from Saints Row 4? What's your first impressions?
Well, my biggest thing this year in gaming so far is mobility over graphics, and I feel like the mobility is similar to Saints Row. And I would say like this, the way the art style is, it seems like it feels like Overwatch Crackdown in their own game, Saints Row. To me, in my opinion, all three of those games feel like that. I don't know why, but it's just something about it. And the movement is definitely like Saints Row 4. I'm a little bit confused about that game though.
You right?
Like I heard it's going to be in the same universe as Saints Row. I want to know, is this game really Saints Row or not? But I heard it's not going to be as like in depth as like Saints Row 4 was with the characters and the customization, which is a little bit sad. So yeah, that's. Yeah, it's a little crazy. They said that it has some little bit silliness in it, but it don't. But if it's in the same universe as Saints Row, you think you're using that same map?
Man, if they are, then they'll give them a way to, add more to the game without worrying about putting too much development time on making the map. But I'm definitely believing that this is a new map. I can't remember this place in Saints Row at all. I can't remember the place, but then again, I never played the third one. I really jumped from the first to the fourth. The 2 and 3 I never played, so maybe without all the sci-fi-ness going on in the fourth one, it might look similar. But then again, I don't think this is a remake.
You probably flip the map upside down and make it look different. Different things in there. He probably did. You never know.
Let me say,
hey, it's a shortcut. It is what it is.
Hey, look, I don't see the similarities of Saints Row 4's map, but I do see the similarities of the gameplay when they're shooting, and that is about when the gameplay ends. Like, it looks like you can shoot while jumping in the sky, and on Saints Row 4, you jump like the Hulk, right? Your arms are waving around. Like, it looks like you can shoot at every moment in the game. It feels that way. Yeah, I'm seeing here the gameplay right now, and the characters are shooting while moving and jumping, and on Saints Row you can't do that. I think that's a plus in my book if you can shoot while moving. Like, every time you're moving, you should be able to pull the trigger. And I like that in this new game. But that's about when the similarities end. Now, you said Overwatch, and what other game you said it looks like?
Crackdown.
Crackdown. I look. When this game coming out again?
This game coming out next year.
Coming out next year. So Crackdown's coming out next year. The graphics on this game definitely reminds me of Saints Row. Also, to be honest, that super Hollywood, I think his name is, the character. He looks like Johnny Gat on a slick.
Yeah, he do. That's what I'm saying.
On a slick. Look.
Yeah, it is some similarities in there for real though.
Same
universe.
They said no co-op though, Fresh. Like, the gameplay features them switching in and out of characters. And I think that's a cool feature, but the fact that they're doing that so you won't have co-op, I think that's a little bit I think that feature should be only there if you don't have friends, right? Or if you don't want to play with someone.
I think that's a little sad they did this because it made me didn't want to buy it because it wasn't co-op and like even be interested in it because that's a little fake. How can you switch characters on the fly like that? I mean, like it's a video game, but it just made me feel
it's like a tag team fighting game,
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You might as well have people like even if they NPCs, computers fighting with you. I would be fine with that. But switching characters, like you just like warp into another character, that just make no sense to me. And I know it's a silly universe, I know, but I don't feel comfortable running around with a black guy with a shotgun and then transform into a girl and then transform into this person, that person. It's like, why can't I switch to these characters while we in motion fighting? That would be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? You know how like in Batman when you switch to
Nightwing
fighting bad guys, it'd be cool like that. Like why I gotta be different people? Why can't I have them fighting with me? Like I think that the game would be better like that. And plus,
I thought it was gonna be like that. I thought it was.
And if that was couch co-op, that would be amazing. Couch co-op story, online as well. That would actually fit that game. I don't understand why that single player. Like for what?
Now let me say this.
It better be story heavy. If it was like, it better be story heavy.
Let me say this. We didn't play this game yet. The switching mechanics might feel better than what we're seeing. We're gonna give it a chance. But from our first impressions, it does look kind of weird. But I actually like the weirdness of the switching back and forth through characters. But my gripe is the fact that they're doing that so they won't have co-op. I think that's like a little sad way to do it. Like you should have co-op, and that feature should be turned off, right? Like the Lego games, you have like 3 characters on the screen, and you can switch between each one of them. The Legos game do it great. But but anyway, I would like the viewers to tell us what they think of Agents of War. I would say Warham or something.
Hold on. One more thing I gotta say before we wrap it up. I would want Volition, whatever the developers, I would rather them to go forward than backward because it feel like Saints Row you could do a lot more than Agents of Mayhem. That's just how I feel.
I think Saints Row
going into next gen, they should go forward.
I think Saints Row is a more expensive franchise because you got big names from mainstream media in those games, and that game can connect with so many people. I think that's definitely a more. Not to say that this is a cheap game. Like I said, we got to see more of it. Play it. I wish there was a demo out for this game. Wouldn't it be cool if they released a demo?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. But anyway, viewers, let us know how you feel about Agents of Mayhem and the gameplay. We will read those comments. And once again, subscribe to my boy Fresh, as well as subscribe here for more gaming news. We're covering E3. Once again, happy E3. That's all she wrote. This has been Raw, coming at you raw. Pieces. Fresh, who won E3?
Sony did.
Hold on, who said that?
Fresh. Sony won.
Okay, yeah, you gotta say it loud so everyone can know who said it so they won't start shooting at the wrong dude. Alright, Pixel, who won?
Team Sony for life?
Oh!